Well, it's time for another
reality check, please.
That's right, episode 9.
Hello, Sharons.
Oh my God, our Sharons! It's really catching on. One person commented, "I'm a Sharon," and that one person is related to you.
Okay, enough. I'm not by blood, just by marriage. So is that doesn't?
Yeah, she's not like forced to like you.
Exactly. It's not like your mom, the original Sharon. Who has to like the show? Does she like that we're calling it our fans the Sharons?
Yes, she is absolutely thrilled with it.
She is?
Just so emphatically over the moon that she is part of this podcast. And, you know, in our world.
Should we get her a t-shirt that says OG Sharon? Just so that she.
Right. Well, let's build this role of Sharons, and then we'll see it. We'll see how well it catches on.
No matter what happens, she will always be the original Sharon.
So we're gonna do things a little differently this week because our nostalgia check.
Yes.
We have the one and only ring pop.
The ring pop.
Yes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open them up, put them on for the duration of the podcast, and we're gonna see, like how it feels for the whole time. You can lick it, suck it, do whatever you want with it, and at the end we'll rate it and see, like, did you eat the whole thing? Did it get annoying? That kind of thing.
Okay. What are the odds that I eat this whole ring pop?
I'm gonna say there's a better chance of Donald Trump going to prison than you eating this whole ring pop.
All right.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Wow, what a sparkly gem. Mine is melted and really beat up.
You're the product specialist, really. I gotta put mine on my pinky because my fingers are fat. It looks so gorgeous.
Wow. Look at this, a sparkling gem. Mine is literally deformed. It looks like it's been melted. There's sort of
quality control. You love to go in on a quality control.
Well, this quality has not been controlled.
All right, do you want to take your first lick?
I think you got me a sour one, which I'm excited about. I like sour. All right.
I understand. We should normalize these in real life because, sometimes you just want a little bite of sugar and you gotta find the candy. But this way, it's just always with you.
So your main problem with when you want candy is that it's not physically on your body at the time.
Right. With this,
you're wearing your snack constantly.
And it's very sturdy.
Do you think they should create more snacks that are wearable? Just like cheese and crackers on a necklace?
Like a charcuterie board that opens up from your fanny pack. You can just eat it right off your belly.
That sounds insane. Like a picnic basket, but it's a fanny pack?
Yeah, you open it up and it unfolds and has legs that attach to your thighs so the table stands up, and then you have your little charcuterie board and you can just eat it as you're driving.
Oh my God, cute. I love that idea.
Should we go on Shark Tank?
Charcuterie tank. That's a cute idea, and I'm excited about it because I might be a fanny pack person now.
Oh, really?
Well, I did buy 2 fanny packs. Does that make me a fanny pack? I haven't worn any of them because I'm not entirely certain.
We need to know what the brand of the fanny packs are.
No, they're just cute.
They're from what store?
Like Anthropologie kind of stores.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so they're mid-tier. You didn't get Chanel fanny packs.
No. One's a Claire V, which is nice, but not like Prada or something like that. Mm-hmm. And it's cute, but I haven't worn it because I'm just am I a fanny pack person? But
I totally get fanny pack vibes.
From me?
Yeah.
That's not nice.
You're born and raised in Las Vegas.
Stop it.
That's the birthplace of the fanny pack.
I think fanny packs, the ones that I see, are generally athletic, though, and it implies that I sort of am somebody who, needs to be hands-free because I'm running or something. But actually mine is just so that I could sort of keep snacks closer.
I could see you being like Valerie Cherish in 20 years.
Stop it. Why are you're so mean to me?
All right, so do you have a self-checkout this week for us? Anything going on?
My self-checkout isn't real personal, but I think it's more of a hot takes kind of a thing. because it's Thanksgiving. And all my family descends on the house tomorrow. And I went to 3 grocery stores yesterday.
Okay.
To plan our Thanksgiving menu. And
are you cooking everything?
I'm cooking everything.
Everything, okay.
Yeah, and so when you're cooking everything, everyone has a real strong opinion. Because everyone's Thanksgiving experience is just shaped by what their Thanksgiving was as a kid, right? But we have a blended family, so everybody had like different Thanksgivings as kids. So here's my questions. Stuffing, homemade or stovetop?
Homemade. Absolutely.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, what's wrong with stovetop?
It's not homemade.
Okay, every time I make stuffing, homemade, someone goes, I wish this was stovetop.
That's
and
not
before
true.
you say that's a commentary on what kind of cook I am.
Someone actually says that at the dinner table.
I am telling you,
that's
people
not
are
stovetop.
very attached to stovetop stuffing. It is like some sort of like core food memory for people.
Well, first of all, if I were hosting and cooking for everybody,
you wouldn't take criticism?
If they said this isn't stovetop, I would be like, well, this meal's not for you. Goodbye. And show them to the door.
I'm not open to criticism.
Okay, no.
Okay, so that's the first one, stovetop versus homemade stuffing.
Homemade stuffing.
Stuffing inside the turkey or out of the turkey?
No, I don't want to eat anything that came out of that cavity.
A cavity. I know.
Yes.
Cavity meat, cavity carbs out.
I
don't stuff a turkey.
Okay, well, growing up, my grandmother would take all the shit in there and cook it and eat it. Like
you mean the giblets?
And the liver, all of it.
How would she cook
Disgusting. I don't know or care. She's deceased, so we can't ask her. Maybe it was an early death because of the giblets. But
you wouldn't have to eat the giblets, though.
I never.
Okay.
Never.
Well, I make someone take it out for me. I'm not going inside the bird. Okay, so the stuffing, and then the second question is vegetables with marshmallows on them, yay or nay?
I'm white trash, so
yay.
Obviously a yay.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't put a marshmallow on a vegetable. I just think it's wrong. I agree that a sweet and savory thing is a beautiful treat. I like hot honey on a pizza as much as the next gal. But like, I'm not going to put a marshmallow on a sweet potato or whatever. Like, I just find it to be an offensive crime against culinary arts.
As somebody, I married into a Mexican family.
Yeah.
And I think my sweet potato casserole with marshmallows is really what sealed the deal of them loving me, because it's like the one thing they ask for the holidays. It was like exotic.
Do you think it's just to make fun of you? Do you think they're like, let's see if we can get him to bring this horrible white person dish again?
They
like it?
Uh-huh.
They eat it, lap
They
it up.
think it's dessert though.
It is a dessert. You can't serve it on a regular table.
See, no, I don't agree with that. The dessert is pie or cobbler. Sweet potato casserole is part of the meal.
Gross. I disagree with you on that. And then the last question.
Well, do you not eat cranberry?
That's the last question. Cranberry from a can or real?
Well, again, we were white trash, so we
can.
No, but now I love fresh cranberry sauce.
Really?
Oh God, yeah, so good.
I have to do both because the divide is real in my family. Some people will not eat cranberry unless it's shaped like that can.
Well, here's the biggest question that I have for Thanksgiving. Are you a keep everything individual, compartmentalized on your plate?
No.
Or do you mix everything together?
Mix it all up.
Yes.
It's a sort of, those are the paints with which we paint a beautiful Thanksgiving portrait, you know?
No one enjoys dry ass turkey on its own.
No, it has to be covered in like stuffing and
mashed potatoes and sweet potato casserole.
Also, I'm in some trouble because I'm not making mashed potatoes this year. Wow, I know.
I know I said that since you're hosting and cooking, people shouldn't complain, but I will say that if I showed up and there were not mashed potatoes, I would have to make them myself.
I'm making au gratin potatoes.
I do enjoy an au gratin potato.
Yeah.
I have a really fabulous recipe. Where's your recipe from?
New York Times.
Oh, okay.
but I'll take
Mine's from
yours.
Sharon.
All right, I'm making it. Fuck the New York Times. Yeah, I just thought that it was time for a little potato change. So I'm trying au gratin potatoes. I mean, if potatoes are good with butter and milk, how could they not be improved by buttermilk and cheese? So I feel like it's not mashed potato, but like there will be a potato.
Well, that's fine. I'm just worried about your stuffing.
My stuffing will be stovetop. I weigh in, people. Is stovetop the best stuffing or not? Or am I crazy?
Crazy.
I don't know about that. How about you? Do you have a self-checkout?
No, I was just thinking we could talk about Thanksgiving anyhow, so that was what I wanted to talk about as well.
What's going on with your Thanksgiving?
Nothing. We always celebrate with George's family. We're actually going to go out to eat this year because we started doing a thing where we would just pre-buy.
Yeah.
Because it's so much easier.
You mean just like Whole Foods makes the whole
yeah, well, there's a
Thanksgiving
restaurant
around.
at the Grove that we would buy it from
Oh, okay.
for the past 2 years. But this year we're like, let's just go out to eat.
So no one has to do anything?
Cook, clean, nothing.
That's so nice.
I know,
honestly.
I love it.
You know those things where it feels like a better idea when you make the plan than when you're actually involved in doing the plan?
That's every single plan.
Yeah, I always love making a plan. I always love, like, I'm going to have everyone around for Thanksgiving. It's going to be so cozy. And then yesterday I spent 3.5 hours at 3 different grocery stores trying to make everybody happy. And no one's even arrived to town yet. And I was like, this is a lot of work. It's so much work. I haven't cooked a single thing yet or cleaned up, and I'm so tired.
I have to ask you something because I can't stop staring.
What?
Did you just get your lips done?
No. Do my lips look good? Yeah. Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Accidentally. I accidentally got them done.
How do you accidentally get your lips done?
I had this laser treatment on Friday, this new laser treatment called the titanium lift, which is like they heat your face up really, really hot, and it's supposed to like lift and tighten everything. And then I had a microneedling done.
Okay.
And the microneedling, they go over your lips. So do they look bigger?
The top one, yes.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's just because I had
it's
microneedling.
very plump today.
But I had microneedling on my whole face and neck. So I still have like little sort of bruises and stuff. Can you see them?
No. Oh. Yeah, looks good though.
So I did just have some. God, look at you little skincare detective.
That upper lip is
Really?
like has a little slight flip going on to it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Mhm.
Are you? This is the first time you've had heterosexual feelings?
I mean, just sucking my ring pop. So do you have an ad nauseam for us this week, or have we bypassed that because we've been busy with Thanksgiving?
Well, last week we talked about how my algorithm is still fucked up. My algorithm, for some reason, I don't know if someone grabbed my phone, if it just like sat at a restaurant and listened to some like, I don't know, 22-year-old boys talking, because all my stuff now is for like grandmothers, because last week it was all for like automatic bird feeders and like basketball hoops that count how many baskets you get. But now I've decided it's still that, but I've just started leaning into it, and I've been buying things in an algorithm that's not my algorithm. I bought a measuring tape last night. It hasn't arrived yet, but it's like a measuring tape that's electronic that also like, because I'm real bad at measuring things with a measuring tape. I don't know if anybody does this. I don't remember all the like 1/8, 7/8, 5/16 or whatever. Like that's all beyond me if I'm measuring something. So I just take a little pencil and I mark on the measuring tape, and then I take it to whatever thing that I'm measuring and I mark on that. That's not the way real carpenters do it.
No, I don't think that's what Jesus did.
Jesus never did that. Jesus never did that with his measuring tape. So I bought a measuring tape that's in my new algorithm that you just press a button when it's the length that you want it to be, and it tells you how many inches and centimeters or whatever is. What's smaller than an inch?
A centimeter.
Is that what it's saying when it's like 15, 8, 1, 5, 8? What's the fraction? That's not centimeter. That's of an inch.
We're veering into weird territory on this podcast because, first of all, George is sitting over there, and I don't need him ordering this fucking thing because when I even hear him in the toolbox getting the tape measure, I want to run for the fucking hills. I hate a project. I hate a tape measure. I hate a nail. I don't want to do any of it. I don't want to be involved. I want to hire someone to come do it. Please leave me alone. And he pulls that fucking tape measure out. And he's like, "Can you help me?"
Oh, you're his beautiful assistant?
Oh my God, no. But then he gets mad because I'm not helping him right.
I would say Alex is my beautiful assistant, but he's never assisted me. I'm the one with the toolbox in my relationship.
He's smart. He locks himself in that fucking office. That's what I need to do.
I know. He's always like, you can hire someone for that. Anyway.
Yes, TaskRabbit.
I can't now because I have this glorious new tape. Well, I don't have it yet, but I've ordered this glorious new tape measure. George, we'll get you one too. That does all the work for you. And it has a laser on it too. So like it'll like if you're wanting to hang pictures and stuff like that, and it gives you a laser grid. Yeah, I mean, I don't have it yet, but it feels game changing. So maybe I'm happy my algorithm totally changed.
Well, your algorithm's giving lonely lesbian.
Yeah, I'm real butch now. I honestly can't wait till it goes back to just skincare and like weight loss treatments.
To being a lipstick lesbian.
So that's my ad nauseam for the week. I don't have it yet. When I do have it, I'll probably bring it in.
I'm sure it's going to bring in the listeners.
I mean, dads are going to really love this. You know what I mean?
This podcast definitely skews male.
Straight men who love building and also love Real Housewives. That's not a Venn diagram you see very often, but like
we're really hitting our niche.
Anyway, that's the ad nauseum until my algorithm changes. But I can't be stopped. I'm still going to be shopping. It's just going to be not for things that are... my whole personality is going to change because my algorithm did.
All right, well, we look forward to that measuring tape. Straight men, stick with us because now we're getting into reality check-in where we talk about your favorite thing, the Real Housewives. Starting with Potomac.
Oh, Potomac. Okay, so what did you think of this week's episode?
Well... you know what I'm going to say. So I think we should just start with the beginning because they gave us a to be continued last week as if Kiarna was going to do something. And then
it was like the lamest to be continued of all time.
She flops like a salmon upstream.
This to be continued was like, when we leave our cast of characters, they're in the checkout line at Ralph's to be continued. And then it's just them bagging their items. It's like so anticlimactic. It's like, why did we have it to be continued?
But also hilarious because Kiarna is desperately trying to have a moment in any capacity this season. And when Monique goes, "Oh, I've been with him for 2 years. I don't give a fuck who's dating." It's just like, oh my God.
It was so good. I mean, first of all, these ladies have been trying to get Monique back on the show by laying this breadcrumb that Monique is going to come back in and you'll be in trouble when Monique comes back in, Stacey, because you are dating her ex-husband. And then Monique comes back in, she goes, "Huh, all right, whatever. I don't care." Because no one cares. It's her ex-husband from 2 years ago and a woman she's never met before.
Right. It's not like Giselle was trying to get into Chris Samuel's DMs.
What is the point of this? It's like, oh, a total stranger's dating a man I'm not with anymore? Where is the drama that we think is going to come out of that?
I'll tell you. The Stacey show is full steam ahead. She is center of champagne flute. You will deal with it. And your girl Tia needs to check herself.
My girl Tia had a great episode, I thought.
Oh, did she?
Oh, yeah.
In what capacity?
Okay, listen.
Oh, did you like the fact that she lied about being Cuban because she thought that would make her more exotic?
I did like that. I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, so she can lie.
She said when she was a child, she did this.
Oh, okay.
When she was a child in boarding school, she did that. You never lied about anything when you were a kid that you go, "Oh, no."
I didn't tell people that I was fucking Egyptian.
You did not. I'm sorry. Stop the recap.
I said I did not. That's what I didn't. No, I'm not.
You heard it here first. Matt is Egyptian.
But she also, I actually might be. My 23andMe, I'm like...
Really?
7% something. So anyhow...
Something? Oh my God. You heard it here first.
Anyhow, she also says that she lied about her age to protect her husband.
Because she was young when they met.
She was 19 and he was 27.
I mean, who cares? She's legal.
Oh, all of a sudden, somebody doesn't care when somebody lies on a reality television show.
Okay.
Interesting.
She didn't lie on the reality television show.
We don't know if she's
lied
lying.
many years before and is admitting it because it's funny. I like a housewife who's funny. I'm so sorry. She's very funny.
Not as funny as Stacey.
Stacey is accidentally funny.
Stacey is hilarious.
Listen, I don't know how to get between you and you're a sycophant. You're a sycophant for Stacey. You are a sycophant for Stacey, and actually, it's going to affect the quality of our work.
Okay, so before we get into all of that, we'll talk about Angel, the fucking. Oh my God, womp womp Angel. If she gets us one more scene with somebody who is not a part of this cast and opens her mouth as if she's doing something, but then gets in scene with the women and literally
does nothing at all.
I would call her a wallflower, but that's offensive to wallflowers because at least they add visually something to the scene. Like Angel just brings me down.
Listen, I love her husband though. He just keeps proving that he's the one that should have that flute. I love him so much.
He even said to her, like something to the effect of maybe it's just not that big of a deal.
Yeah, maybe you should just get over it and move on. Which is like, is Bobby the voice of the audience?
Yes, he is the Greek chorus. Angie would be so proud.
Ugh, I love him so much. He is really the only house husband that I can really stand to see on the screen for longer than a few minutes because he's not really in the drama. He just is trying to be a good husband.
Well, and he's nice to look at.
I love him. I'm in love with Bobby.
He's also like 20 feet tall.
I know. I wonder how tall he really is.
I don't know how tall is a doorway. Let's get your measuring tape.
God, I wish I had my measuring tape already. They have that scene at the house. They're not going to buy that house, but they have that scene at that house. And then we have the scene with Stacey where Timo and Stacey are at the pool.
Make Tia drive to her daughter's swim practice?
I mean, honestly, I know you love her, but have you ever seen two people have less chemistry on screen other than the man she paid to be her boyfriend last year?
Okay, that's alleged.
Okay.
Second of all, he obviously does not want to be on camera. He was doing her a solid.
Okay, I understand not wanting to be on camera vibes.
Right.
We get that a lot from certain house husbands that just sort of like, I'm over this. They look like they've never met before. They don't have any kind of sexual chemistry. I mean, we all know Stacey is very beautiful. She's so beautiful. We've discussed it before. You have agreed with me. Sex appeal is not her thing, right?
Well, obviously you haven't watched her QVC videos or they would change your mind because that is sex. the way she can sell an ugly Christmas sweater.
That's sex?
I would rip that right off of her.
Wow.
Let me suck on my ring pop.
That is ridiculous. Listen, I know that you love her so much. It was such an awkward interaction with her and Timo. And Tia was like, why did I wake up early for this? He doesn't even look at me in the eye. I just thought it was like a very awkward interaction.
Well, but you also have to understand, she probably would go home and tell him, like, all these women are coming for me. Like.
But Tia isn't. This is one that isn't.
Right. So I feel like this was production.
All right.
They made Stacey introduce him. They were probably like, you need to get your husband on camera and try to get him in the mix or something. I don't know. It just felt weird because why would it not be with Wendy?
Yeah, why would it not be with Wendy?
Yeah. So maybe she told him that Wendy was saying that her business wasn't. I don't know. He obviously doesn't want to film. And this is where we might disagree. I think Stacey told Tia inadvertently after he walked away because he says he can't go to dinner because he'll be on a flight. But then when he walks away,
why?
Stacey says to her basically, he's just not comfortable. She doesn't say it, but what she's saying to me, in my opinion, is saying to Tia, he doesn't want to be on camera with everybody. He's not comfortable doing it. Like, sorry, but he's just not ready for that right now. Basically telling Tia, the flight thing is just his way on camera of getting out of it because they don't want to say he just doesn't want to film with the big
Yeah, but then why doesn't she just go, he's lying about the flight thing. He's not ready to film with these ladies. That feels like...
She kind of did say that.
To say that, Matt, you have to say it. You can't just like make up another thing.
She wasn't breaking the fourth wall because she didn't want to say he doesn't want to film with everybody.
She could just say he doesn't want to be around this group.
She did. That's what she said. She said those. You just said what she said.
Flight. You have to say he's lying about the flight. That's the pivotal part.
You would call your husband out for lying on camera like that?
Because one time he called me out for lying about something, and now it's fair game.
Oh wow! 3 years ago, you're really holding on to that vendetta.
I'm Sicilian. I will hold on to it forever. Haven't you watched Real Housewives of New Jersey? That's the closest to feeling like they're my family of all the Housewives cast.
Yeah.
All right, so we have that. Then we go to the double date with Happy Eddie and Wendy and Tia and her husband. By the way, we haven't even talked about all this new news about Wendy and Eddie.
Oh my God, saying that they use like 40 different aliases to open up credit cards. And like
40 different credit cards?
They're saying they released statements saying it's not true. They've never used false aliases on anything. The problem I have is that Wendy is having her best season ever on this show.
Season.
I don't want her to go away. I love how she makes herself laugh with her own little reads. I love how unbothered she is, like how she still is friends with Stacey even though Stacey's doing the kind of cheater brand. I love how she loves Stacey getting the women all upset. Like, she's having an amazing season, and the fact that she might not be on next season really bums me out.
Well, I mean, because she'll be in prison.
Well, they probably if they end up going to prison, they'll probably do what they did with Teresa and Joe because of the kids.
Stagger it.
Yeah, so one goes first, which would make sense. He goes first, and then she gets to film still, hopefully.
Oh.
Because she didn't do anything to hurt people.
You mean you're like Jenn Shaw?
Right.
Got it.
She did,
insurance fraud.
I mean,
a little light insurance fraud.
It's like, and like credit card, like they're predatory.
Okay, but here's the thing. Whether you do those things and you don't think you're hurting anybody, like the FBI doesn't come with a case unless those things, like they are saying that those credit cards are not true, but the FBI is not making up 30 fake credit cards, right?
We don't know.
All right. This is the part where you believe in conspiracy theories. All right, move on. They're at this double date. Wendy living her best self, and then she just calls Stacey, and Stacey says,
"Amazing move, by the way. I wish more housewives would pull that."
I know. Except then Stacey says on the phone, "I'm much closer to you than I am to Tia. I should have introduced you first." And Tia's sitting right there and she knows it.
She knew that Tia was there.
I know.
Do you not see the brilliance in what she said? She shut down the conversation before it could even get...
That's my problem with Stacey, I have to tell you. And that's my problem with Stacey in this episode. Stacey shuts down every conversation before it's a conversation. And to be a housewife, you have to at least get a conversation going before you like forgive and forget and move on. But like no conversation ever gets going because she's like so unbothered and so unwilling to sort of engage.
No. She engages at the end.
All right, she engages at the end. So do you want to leave this dinner and go to the...
Well, I think we need to also point out that we get that scene with Wendy and Monique sitting down so that I think they're letting us know that Monique doesn't like Cookie at all, doesn't trust Cookie.
Yeah.
And so we have the scene of Kiarna where Kiarna delivers the news to Giselle and Tia and Ashley that Cookie apparently got a call from Chris Samuels.
Yeah, while they were on the phone while she was filming.
10 minutes after the lunch, and that Stacey called him and filled him in and everything. Now, first of all, why the hell would Chris Samuels be calling up Cookie?
Apparently they're friends because Monique says that she met Cookie through Chris Samuels.
Why would he be calling Cookie? And of all, like, first of all, Kiarna says it was 10 minutes after. Why was Kiarna calling Cookie so soon after that. And then just coincidentally, Chris Samuels calls Cookie while she's on the phone with Kiarna right after that lunch.
So you don't think Stacey ever made that call?
I think they're trying to set Stacey up for something because they can't get her. They are trying to get this woman.
I know, she's Teflon.
And it doesn't add up to me. I'm sorry. I don't see Chris Samuels and Cookie having a real best friend relationship.
So everybody knew what Stacey said or what Monique said
at that lunch. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not like it was a one-on-one or something.
Right.
Anybody could have reported that.
Right.
Yeah. And Monique is saying, don't trust Cookie. So Cookie, anybody could have told her and she could have made it up.
Well, she says Cookie said she was the daughter of that musician. So she's going to lie about that.
We're talking about.
I mean, obviously, Cookie.
I love an outrageous lie. I think that is
dumb.
So hilarious.
Okay, I'm Mariah Carey's cousin. That's my 23andMe. I'm 7% Mariah Carey's cousin.
Only 7%.
Just revealing it now.
7% Mariah Carey.
All I want for Christmas is my inheritance.
I love it. I love an outrageous lie because I just think they're so. Is it bald-faced or bold-faced?
I always say bold.
Bold-faced.
But you might be
I think people say both.
A bold-faced lie. Bold-faced lie.
Or
I always say bold.
Bold-faced lie.
What does that mean?
Your face.
Your face
has no hair on it.
So you can't get away with anything.
So you can't get away with. You're not hiding.
Yeah,
anything.
Like that's why I have my facial hair. I'm hiding that I'm actually 70.
Little liar. Little liar. A bald-faced lie.
It's bald.
It's a bald-faced lie.
B-A-L-D.
It's a bald-faced lie. You've been wrong this whole time with your bold-faced lie. What is a bold face?
It means you're so bold for lying like
why
that.
Would your face
Cookie.
why would your face be the thing that's bold?
All right. Well, Cookie's a bold-faced liar.
A bold-faced liar.
So
I love a bold-faced lie. I think an outrageous lie that's provably not true is hilarious. It's the little lies that are insidious. But you can pretend to be Mariah Carey's cousin. I think that's hilarious.
Should I start telling people? I'm going to update my Instagram bio right now. So we get to the event. Giselle's throwing the reasonably shady 10 million downloads party. Robin does not come because she's pissed off about how she got fired from the show. Which
I get.
Do you? See,
well,
I think it's just show up. And you're celebrating a big milestone.
Do you think this is the real party or they had another party? Because I think this is the TV party. I don't think that this is like really their 10 million downloads. I think this is a way for Giselle to say like, get some publicity for the show, for her podcast on the show, and for Robin to be like, we'll celebrate in a way that is real and authentic and not on camera, where I'm giving ratings to a show that kicked me off in a way that I feel some kind of way about. I think it kind of makes sense. I don't think that a lot of the things that they do on here are the real version of that. I'm sure they had like a real party. This is a production party.
I think she should have showed up. Sorry. I mean, she was part of the show for eight years, and it's to promote her podcast, which is probably giving her a nice paycheck, despite not being on the show. So I don't know. I think she should have showed up, especially to support Giselle. I think you shouldn't be bitter. People get fired from these shows all the time. Like it's.
If you got fired from a Housewives show, you would just be like, cool.
To show up and promote my podcast? Yes. I wouldn't just show up to film any random hooty-dooty scene.
See. But the podcast's going to get promoted anyway and now it gives them something to talk about on the podcast.
Right, but it just it gives into like this. When Robin was on the show, she kind of had angel energy to me. And so it gives into that, like, again, this like, oh my gosh, you're just so like, okay. Like I just.
All right, I can see it. Listen, was it a good sport move? No. But was it like... Are you getting your ring pop all over my table?
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
You cannot resist
Whoever
getting
sits here for Thanksgiving is going to be like, what's this?
I mean, you get your saliva all over the place. And the fans have spoken, by the way, about your peanut butter and jelly thing. And the fans agree with George and I, right?
Well, the fans don't live at my house.
Have you stopped doing it?
I haven't. I don't think I've had peanut butter and jelly toast since then.
For people who need a little recap, who aren't still grossed out by that, Matt, in a self-checkout, said that he makes peanut butter and jelly sandwiches where he takes the peanut butter knife and licks it and then puts it in the jelly jar. And people are outraged. Right?
I mean, if
Have you changed your behavior?
I will consider it next time I do it.
Have you not had peanut butter since then, or it just hasn't you haven't decided to make the change?
I have not made peanut butter and jelly toast since then. I don't believe that I can remember.
All right. Well, next time you do, George will report back.
So we're at that party. Angel, for some reason, is more mad at Wendy than she is at Giselle, still over this fucking Facetune bullshit.
Let's let it go. It's not even a thing. Stop trying to make a thing. It's never going to happen.
You're making it worse than it was yourself, and you're not doing any. If she literally could just gone into the party and pulled Wendy aside before Stacey made her move. See, that's why Stacey's such a brilliant housewife. She immediately was like, Wendy, Tia, can I pull you aside? Bam. We'll get to the meat of the conversation. Here we have Angel talking to Giselle as if she's going to do something, and then she just
doesn't.
Evaporates into the ether. We don't hear from Angel again.
All right. I mean, listen, we all agree that she's not having a stellar season. She's probably going to be a one and done. Anything else that we need to sum up about? Was this another to be continued?
Yes, because Cookie goes off on Stacey at the end.
Right.
And Stacey does her little pointing of her fingers.
We can't have this many to be continued in a row.
Well, at least this one
feels like a to be continued.
Yes, left on something good. But how do you feel Stacey handled the Tia, Kiarna, Cookie throuple that she tried to go for her?
Sexy. Listen, I can't say a bad word about Stacey because I'm going to get it in the neck from you.
No, you can. I want to hear the opposite perspective.
No, I love her. She's great. She's beautiful. Everything she does is perfect.
What are you doing? You're being a bad improv partner right now.
Yes, and...
No, I want to know, did you think that in the Tia-Stacey argument, you obviously sided with Tia?
Well, Tia's kind of my girl because I like a housewife who she's basically just saying I was holding out judgment. I wasn't taking what everybody else was saying as the gospel, which I think great. And my bullshit meter was 1,000 when I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning, go to your daughter's boring ass swim meet and meet a man who didn't want to meet me. And so I now think that you lie about things. Here's the thing. Does Stacey lie about things? 100%. You just don't care that she lies about things.
I honestly don't. What has she lied about that's life-changing or life-altering or something anyone should care about?
Well, listen, I don't think that the fake boyfriend thing is a lie that anybody should really care about, but I think it's a funny one.
Well, yeah, but I think that Stacey is camp. Stacey literally is like a walking version of campiness.
I mean, listen.
She's camp.
When it keeps those editors, this is another moment that I have to shout out the editors who I love so much. And by the way, if an editor ever wants to come on this podcast, I would love to talk to you. Because the moment where they're talking about all her lies and then they just keep flashing back to her being like, how much do you want to sleep with me? And he goes, 0%. It's such a brilliant, shady move by those editors. So, I side with Tia. You and I are diametrically opposed in this battle.
And then how do you feel about the way Kiarna came at Stacey?
I mean, Kiarna's just trying to get in any way that she can.
And then Stacey ate her right on up.
Oh.
She
ate her up like a ring pop.
Because I don't understand why Kiarna is saying, I would never let you around my husband. Stacey's never... She hasn't done anything to anyone's husbands. What is she?
I know. I mean, Stacey did have the line of the episode when she was like, "You don't have a husband."
Yeah, I mean, Kiarna, I don't get the floppiness.
I don't get it either. But we'll see how it pans out next week.
Yeah, more Cookie.
All right, should we talk about OC? Because we have been putting off talking about the reunion for 3 episodes.
Yeah,
I think
the bulk of the conversation could be about the third part.
Right. So that's kind of why we decided to put it off, because we kind of sensed that everything was going to happen. Unlike Miami, where basically
they blew their load in the first
episode. They kind of save everything. It's the same fights through episodes 1 and 2. I mean, basically...
Well, how do you think Katie's performance was overall?
I think she did fine, right? I mean, she took accountability where she needed to take accountability. She's sticking to her story.
How did you feel about Matt coming out?
I thought that was a nothing burger. I thought he was going to have
more receipts.
He didn't come out with any receipts, really. He just came out and like showed us a text that we've already seen.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can't. You can go off the call log about how many times Slade called him and kind of maybe piece together what you think the story is. I do believe them. I believe 100% that Gretchen and Slade said that story and that they were trying to get ahead of it because they didn't want it on camera. So, yeah.
So you think that Katie and Matt's version of the story is the version of the story?
I'm sure there are small holes in everybody's stories, but I think the genesis of the conversation was, yes, Gretchen and Slade said that Tamra tried to drug her.
And on Naked Wasted, and that she went to the hospital.
Yes, and that's one of the things about what was so annoying about this cast and with Gretchen and the way they handled her in this reunion is that she gets no pushback really about anything. Like, they want to call Katie out for her lies, but they're allowing Gretchen to say her saying to Tamra and Shannon that she did go to the hospital was just her misspeaking.
I know, and it's on camera.
And just letting that go is like, that's not misspeaking.
Yeah, why is she getting so many passes? Because I think, here's the thing. Is this a production thing because they're trying to make it so that she comes back next season? I don't think she will. But do you think it's because they're trying to make it so that she's successful enough so that she comes back next season?
So, okay, the ring pop is slowly dwindling in my rating because I just stabbed myself in the cheek with it and now I'm so sticky. It's disgusting. A mess. So this gets us into what I think is going on. I think production brought Gretchen back. They knew the 20th was coming up. I think for the 20th season, they want a big legacy cast.
Yeah.
I think they didn't want the drug rumor brought up on camera. I think they were annoyed that Tamra quit and posted it on Instagram. And then I think they definitely didn't want the fucking homophobic Instagram likes at all talked about.
That's a problem for them.
Right. It's a problem because they, A, brought this woman back. B, we get into the conversation of like, who else on the cast is in that train of thought? Like, it goes there. And after what happened with OG New York, with Ramona being racist and it destroyed the show, I think Bravo's very, very like, we can't let that happen to this show, especially because it's going into its
20th season.
Yeah, like, which is like such a landmark thing. So I think that all led us to the anonymous caller.
Who do you think the anonymous caller is? Not Jeff Lewis.
No, it's not Jeff Lewis. I mean,
do you know who it is?
No, nobody does.
No, what do you mean? Even the girls don't know who it is?
Supposedly not.
How do you... They just are trusting someone's anonymous...
Exactly. That's the whole problem with this whole setup. A, they blindside Tamra with it at the reunion.
Yeah.
She didn't know they had filmed it.
Okay.
B, the person had to sign a release.
To be on camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
they know
production
knows who it is.
Right. Why are we not being told?
I think the other thing that was interesting to me, because we know that they want to maintain that there's a fourth wall at all times, but all this sort of scandals and so much of this season being about things happening in the real world, not about their relationships, I think it's terrible for the show. And just being about who tweeted what and who said what on social media and who liked what on social media. Like, that's not, if it doesn't happen on camera, like, that's not a fight that we need to be talking about. But here's the thing. They're all pretending that only Tamra and Gina knew what happened. There's an entire fucking crew that is everywhere. And they're basically saying no one on the crew could leak anything ever. Nothing is ever two people only when you have an entire production behind you, right? I mean...
No, but it's also such a hypocrisy to where we started this season with Katie and the blogger, because we're all about, no, why are you talking to these people? And then we're ending the season with them talking to a blogger and believing what he's telling them. Yeah. It's just, it doesn't make sense. Nothing adds up.
I'm really done with all of their chat. The only time, do you think everyone's just trying to be like Salt Lake City and Reality Von Teese? Because that was great. Like that season was great. And it was the only time where anybody has been successful at bringing in sort of like, you did this, you said this about an outside thing and bringing it into the show and having it be like a big scandal that everyone could get excited about. This feels like a similar thing, but it's like a nothing. It's a nothing.
I don't think so. They've been around for years, and people have been asking people to bring it up. Like the original thread was tweeted to Teddy in 2023, like to bring it up on 2 T's in a Pod. People have wanted this brought up. Like it's been a thing online for years.
Right.
I think what bothers me most is that Heather Dubrow, who I think had a good season.
Yeah, I do too.
But we get the flashback where Tamara had brought it up to her previously, and she said, "I'm not touching that," or whatever she said. It feels like that she's saying the show is more important to me than my values, because she uses the platform to bring Dylan Mulvaney on, who she says is her friend, a trans woman who some of the posts Gretchen liked were making fun of Dylan Mulvaney and the whole Bud Light scenario and basically saying like how ridiculous it was that Bud Light would use her. Mm-hmm. And then she does her thing at the Trevor Project, which
with the cupcakes,
none of that side of the couch
went to.
Emily and Gina did go. Sorry. So Emily did go, but Shannon and Gretchen did not go. But she uses her platform to showcase the Trevor Project and talks about teen suicide and her children. And yet she obviously didn't want to touch it because she knew that it would not play well on the show, which sucks because she wants to use her platform for the betterment of the LGBTQ community, supposedly because of her children. But at the end of the day, where the money comes in seems to matter most to her.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like she genuinely is an ally. I think that, you know, there's lots of reasons she may say she doesn't want to touch something. Just that it's just like hearsay, or it's a thing that could be, I don't know.
She said, Gretchen has always been nice to me and my family. As if that would be able to, like, that's like knowing someone's a racist and they're nice to a black person. You're like, oh, and then that person's like, well, they can't be racist. They were nice to a black person.
Yeah, listen, I totally, I agree with that. And also I think it's more nuanced, right? If you have a long history with someone and then you find out that there's like one thing that they liked online that doesn't align with all the evidence that you have in lived experience of their behavior, then I think it's probably, as a friend, good to give them the benefit of the doubt and be like, let's like.
No, but she didn't want to talk about it. That's the thing.
Did she not want to talk about it, or did she not want to talk about it on camera?
But that is my point.
I don't
think she would have talked about it off camera either, because I don't think Gretchen actually is that involved in her real life.
Oh, okay. Listen,
I don't see her and Gretchen going to fucking Sweet Green.
Do you think this should have been brought on the show at all?
It's tough because I get not wanting to, because I think they want to conflate politics with this stuff, which is not the same thing. Like, yes, we know that the right couch is all MAGA.
Yeah.
But this is different because if it veers more to like that QAnon rabbit hole of like conspiracy theories and
pedophilia
yeah, just
stuff.
like, you know, Gretchen did that whole Save the Children movement. Like, I think behind closed doors she has vastly different views than what she wants everybody to believe, and I think this proves it. And I think the fact that they're saying that some of these posts are actually fake and that Tamara created them proves that they know how damaging it can be for people to realize that she actually does feel this way.
But Matt, she hosted a drag Tupperware party. I think we're forgetting what really matters here.
And she said at BravoCon, she brought it up again. She was the first housewife to have a drag queen on, and that she was an ally or a supporter of the LGBTQ community before it was the cool thing to do. Wow. Those were her words.
Wow. All right. Okay.
She is, in my opinion, a fraud. Mm-hmm. And personally, I'm happy it was brought up on the show. Would it have flown over differently if it weren't Tamara who to bring it up to begin with? Maybe.
I don't think Tamara did herself any favors by bringing it to Gina. It just looks like a setup. And then all of this fallout is happening, you know?
See, I don't think it's a setup because I think what happened is that they were supposed to be good. And then Gretchen does her whole thing again, where she brings up Tamara supposedly having the affair in the music studio, then tries to say she didn't say it and puts it on Slade, even though it's on camera again that she fucking did. And no, again, we got nothing about, like, no pushback. Yeah. Like, no, you did. You were the one who generated the initial conversation in the Sprinter van about the affair. Like, it's like protecting Gretchen. This whole reunion, it's weird. And then Andy at the end, you did such a good job. Like, did a good job doing what? She supposedly paid thousands of dollars for the cyber analysis. Why can we not see it? Release the Gretchen files. Okay.
Oh my God. Did you just come up with that?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Release the Gretchen files. Okay? Because if they prove what you're saying, there's no reason for us not to see them. Which,
didn't
again,
someone also come out and say that even though it's gone from Instagram, that post, it was tweeted at the same time and it's still on Twitter?
Yes. Well, I made a TikTok about it, yes.
Oh,
so they're saying she wants everyone to believe that the homophobic or the homosexuals or pedophiles post is fake.
Is fake.
Yes. However, the Tyler James Music, whatever the guy's name is, the same date on the screenshot from Instagram, I think it was July 14th, 2023, he tweeted the exact same blurb on his Twitter, July 14th, 2023.
And that is still there.
And it was, as of recording this, yes, it was still there. So unless...
That's one hell of a coincidence. That
Tamara Judge
made
actually
up.
worked for the CI.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Ooh, wouldn't that be a good show?
That would be a real
Housewife
twist.
Is a CIA operative?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that right there just shows no matter what that analysis says, there's just
true.
no way that guy.
You can pay an expert to say anything. That's what happens in all these trials. And that's why in a trial there's expert witnesses that say two completely different things, one for each side. So
yeah, so there's just no way. I don't buy it, and I don't. The fact that they're not releasing it is just bullshit.
All right. Is there anything else that we have to say about the reunion other than, I mean, what's the fallout for this for Tamara and these friendships?
I mean, I think it's the same thing. We don't know who the anonymous caller was. Tamara was obviously like devastated at the end because why would she? First of all, nothing leaked from the season. We knew nothing going into it. And then also, why would she jeopardize her job?
Also, the things that the guy was saying were leaked are like, so-and-so had lunch with so-and-so.
Yeah,
it's like,
the smoking gun was the whole Shannon didn't get invited to the upfronts thing. And it's like, who cares? And no, she said it on camera anyway. It wasn't like it came out preseason. Like, none of this makes sense.
Yeah. So do you think her friendships survive in real life?
With Heather?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Tamara and Heather are good. I think Tamara and Katie are good. I think she and Emily took a picture together at BravoCon. Okay. So, and she's good with Vicky. So everybody is coming back, you think? Who's not coming back? I don't know. Hopefully not Gretchen.
I know. Otherwise you have to talk about Slade. All right, should we move on?
Let's go.
All right.
It is time for Jenn's Culture Popped.
Okay.
A quiz.
Okay. Last week, I just want to point out that I did very well, and I got 2 questions right.
All right, so first question.
Yeah.
Trump has reportedly been pushing Paramount to release the next part in this film franchise.
What? So it's something that's already been filmed?
There is a script.
Okay.
And it was actually just announced that Brett Ratner will be directing it.
And Trump's just a real big fan of this film franchise?
Yes, apparently.
And it's a Paramount picture.
Paramount is picking it up because apparently he's like close to the head of Paramount.
Okay. Top Gun.
No.
What?
Rush Hour 4. Apparently, he's a big fan of like action comedies. You could tell with that personality, obviously, he's a real comedian.
Trump just loves a buddy comedy, you know what I mean?
My God.
He just loves a couple of pals and some hijinks.
just hijinks and hijacking the entire Constitution. Okay.
Wow, I didn't know that.
What actress is set to star in the latest reboot of The Exorcist?
Sydney Sweeney.
Close. It is a blonde actress.
Is she an actress or a musician?
Actress.
Okay. Do I know who she is?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard of her name before.
Mm-hmm.
Is she a Fanning?
No.
I don't know.
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How old is the Exorcist kid supposed to be?
Maybe she's playing the mother.
Oh, okay. I mean, I like this. I like that in Hollywood now, all of a sudden, Scarlett Johansson can play that little kid.
Well, I mean, didn't she want to play an Asian at some point?
Yeah, but not an Asian child. What's less believable in Hollywood? All right, so probably the mother.
Here's your last one.
Yeah.
This is an easy one.
Okay.
For your only point today.
Stop rubbing it in.
This housewife announced her split from her husband after 11 years.
Candy.
Yes.
Yay! Look at me. Wow.
Really up to date on your podcast or on your Housewives news. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, well, that is the only thing I know.
Well, there you go. At least you got 1 point.
All right, with that, are we ready for your little quiz?
Let's do it.
Should we play the real deal or no deal?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to name 3 reality shows, and you were going to tell me which one is a real reality show, the real deal, and which one doesn't exist. And I made up. Dental disasters. Brace yourself for a wild ride as we follow a 24-hour emergency dentist and his very patient staff. Full of heart, nerve, and even some accidental humor, this crew can get to the root of any problem. From cavities to root canals, you may think you know the drill, but Dental Disasters is here to prove that dental work is anything but a grind.
Oh, okay. It's an interesting concept. I would never want to watch it.
People watch all kinds of gross shows. There's like one about popping pimples.
Yeah, Dr. Pimple Popper.
Yeah.
I think it's a no deal.
Why?
I don't know. It just feels like gotta get the camera up in their mouths.
Yeah, well, people like all kinds of gross things.
I'm gonna say no deal.
All right, it's a no deal.
Okay. I love when you try to talk me out of my answer.
Yeah, I have to try to, because here's the thing that's hard. What I'm realizing increasingly about this segment is that I can't pick shows that you've ever heard of before. And then I have to make up ones that sound... It's hard. This is harder than it looks. Do you think these puns just write themselves?
Oh my God. Someone get a workman's comp lawyer on the line. Jen's
right.
really
Listen,
on gas.
I'm worked up. All right. Here's your next show. Hurl.
Okay.
Half eating competition, half worst carnival of all time. Hurl begs the question, who can throw down without throwing up? 12 contestants binge on increasingly large quantities of all your funfair favorites and then strap in for some serious G's. The last one to whirl and twirl and not totally hurl takes home a cash prize and enough funnel cake to make anyone toss their cookies.
No deal.
You sure?
Yeah.
You want to change your answer?
No.
It's a real deal!
Oh my God. It's a show about throwing up?
Yeah, it's a show about throwing up.
Oh, where is that?
That was on G4.
Australia.
No, G4. I don't know what network that is. I think it's an American thing in 2008.
Oh.
Can you imagine watching a show about people just getting on rides and throwing up? First, it's all the eating, like the gorging, and then it's the throwing up. This is a real show.
I cannot handle when people throw up on screen.
What kind of person do you think I am that could even make that up?
I don't know.
Right. Ready for your last one? Fantasy Football Wives.
Oh boy.
Huddle up and kick it with this group of fantasy wags as they tackle life married to the greatest fantasy football players of our time. Married to the world's richest losers, this gold-digging group of ladies are truly in a league of their own. Will they get along, or will they be on the defensive and fumble their new friendships? Every day is the Super Bowl when you're playing in the friend zone.
You have such a good time writing these. I could just see you on your computer. That is such a good pun. You're such a Sarah Jessica Parker. You're like the reboot of Sex and the City. Yeah.
Okay, listen, here's the thing. Alex hates puns, so I'm not really allowed or encouraged to use them in my everyday life. Mm-hmm. So this is like a real outlet for all my punniness. And so I do love it. I do love it.
Have you never seen that SNL skit about Sex and the City?
No.
She just goes, puns! We love puns!
I do. I love a pun.
It's so good. Christina Aguilera plays Cream Cattrall, and she's phenomenal. You should really look her up on YouTube. Are you
stalling because you don't know the answer?
No, it's a great idea. It would have to obviously be filmed at a certain time every year. I don't know, like, because fantasy football is like, you're not together. Like, the guys just kind of like write their rosters and then like go off. They don't I don't think they get together, but it sounds like a good idea. So I'm going to say it's the real deal.
It's not. I made it up.
You should pitch that.
You think?
Yeah.
I have so many that I should pitch. Alex thinks I should be copywriting these, lest they be stolen and turned into hits. Like,
we have
my mom.
Actual proof that you created the ideas right here on this podcast.
I know. So you don't think I need to copyright it? This is the copyright.
You just need to start pitching.
Okay. Well, what do you think is the best one that we've come up with so far?
Fight My Mom.
Yeah, Fight My Mom is really good.
It's just such a good show.
We should pitch that immediately.
Oh my God. If anyone out there is listening and you're a development executive, we would love to talk to you about Fight My Mom.
Fight My Mom is so good. And people will be really in the mood for it after they spend Thanksgiving with their families.
Yeah, and Christmas.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving.
When I see you next, I'll be full of so many carbohydrates, and we can talk about all the fights that happened at our Thanksgivings.
Oh, yes, but also, what's your verdict on the ring pop?
Oh, yeah. Fine.
You only have 3 licks.
I done 3 licks.
I actually am annoyed now. I want it off my finger.
Yeah, you're sticky like a baby.
Yeah.
You're sticky like you're
It actually like melts onto the other finger.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could actually finish the full thing.
I don't know who could finish this.
Yeah.
So you don't think that snacks as accessories is such a good idea anymore?
No, I've changed my mind. I was a real fan at the top, and now I want to give this a 3.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm giving it like I like that it's like fashion. So I'll give it a 2.
Yeah.
But I do want to try that fanny pack charcuterie.
Me too. Let's go. All right. Happy Thanksgiving,
Thanksgiving,
guys.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.